was there to pick up my mom. President Trump signed the pardons, I think at around 3 p.m. this afternoon. And it's all due to President Trump, Alice Johnson, Ed Martin, all of them.
Hours after President Trump signed off on a full pardon for Julie and Todd Chrisley, the couple, who reported to separate prisons in January 2023 after being convicted of tax evasion and bank fraud the previous year, were officially released on Wednesday, May 28, just 1 day after receiving a full pardon from President Donald Trump. Todd, 56, was freed first from FPC Pensacola in Florida after serving just over 2 years of his 12-year sentence. His 52-year-old wife was let out of FMC Lexington in Kentucky, where she had been serving out a 7-year prison term. "We will forever be grateful that we have an administration that is reuniting families," the Chrisleys' daughter, Savannah, told reporters outside the Florida prison as she waited for her father. "He is our president, but he's also a person with a heart who loves people well," she added during teary remarks. Having first been indicted in 2019, Todd and Julie reported to prison in January 2023 after being convicted of tax evasion and bank fraud in 2022. After initially being sentenced to a combined 19 years behind bars, the couple later saw their sentences reduced. President Trump announced on Tuesday, May 27, that he had granted the reality stars full pardons. In a phone call with Todd and Julie's children, Trump said he'd heard the Chrisleys were terrific people who were given a pretty harsh treatment, based on what I'm hearing. "It's a terrible thing, but it's a great thing, because your parents are going to be free and clean," the president said in the call. "I hope we can do it by tomorrow." Trump added, "I don't know them, but give them my regards and wish them a good luck." In an Instagram Live on Tuesday, May 27, Savannah, who had been fighting for her parents' release, reacted to news of their presidential pardon by saying she was speechless and freaking out. "I will forever be grateful for President Trump, his administration, and everyone along the way, all of my lawyers, the people who put in countless hours and effort and love for my family to make sure my parents get home," Savannah continued. "I am eternally grateful." The 27-year-old also issued a statement, saying, in part, "For the past 2.5 years, I've done everything in my power to fight for my parents' freedom and bring them home. This moment is the answer to countless prayers, and I am beyond grateful to President Trump for seeing the truth and restoring my family. Today is a victory for our family, but the fight against wrongful convictions and injustice within our prison system is far from over. I will continue to use my voice and platform to advocate for those who do not have one," she added. "Family is everything to me, and I will never stop fighting for what is right." Grayson also celebrated the news with a post on Instagram on May 28. "I can't even find the right words. Thank you President Trump for restoring my family and bringing my parents home. Thank you God, thank you Savannah, thank you Mrs. Alice Johnson, thank you again President Trump 4547, he wrote. The Chrisley family rose to fame on their USA Network docuseries Chrisley Knows Best, which aired for 10 seasons between 2014 and 2023.